Hi then guys, I think we are live again. Welcome back to another stream. Today is a Friday. What are we? 18th of July. God, Jesus, year's going fast. Right, so for those of you who haven't been here before, I'll just explain a little bit about who we are, what we do, and what exactly this stream's all about. So, as the cats start going off this morning. Right then guys, yeah, so this is our work from home studio, and we operate as a dropshipping, print on demand and FBA wholesale supplier. Now we've been doing this for about 18 years, and in that time we've made over 3 million dropshipping sales, and we ship about 40,000 orders directly from this very room, and we sell everything from wall art, prints, posters, mugs, personalized gifts, stickers, acrylics, old wax melts, all different types of products, and we supply these products for people all over the world. Now we offer a catalogue of more than 3,000 products, and we work with dropshippers, i.e. basically resellers, who sell these products and their own that they create from these products with their own designs on all major platforms, including Shopify, Amazon, TikTok Shop, Etsy and eBay, and other online platforms as well. And they work with us through dropshipping or print on demand, or actually in fact we do have some individuals who are working with us purely 100% through our FBA profit share program. Now more on that a little bit later. So if you're completely new to this and you're wondering where to begin, okay, you can start selling on these major platforms today, and we will in fact for your first 30 days supply every single product completely free of charge, just so you can try us out, so you can see whether it's a good fit for yourself or not. And we'll do that completely free, guys. There's a link down below in the description where you can head to the website, sign up for a free account, and in the first 30 days we'll supply all of your products completely free of charge. There's no contract, you can cancel any time, and to help you get started, basically we're basically just offering that completely free. So that basically means unlimited products. You can set the prices yourself. There's no upfront cost whatsoever. It is totally free, and you've basically got nothing to lose giving us a try. So this stream is a live Q&A, by the way, guys. I've got the YouTube chat there in the background. Do put your chats, join in if you can. If you've got any questions whatsoever, put them in the YouTube chat. I can see them there in the background on the TV, and we do have them, the chats come up live on the screen as well, so we can see them in front of us. Don't forget to give the stream a thumbs up, guys. Appreciate that very much. And if you do want to catch these lives, then the best way to do that is to subscribe to the channel. So go and do that right now. Subscribe to the channel, and then you'll be notified immediately by YouTube whenever we go live. And we go live at 8 AM Monday to Friday UK time, guys. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be another good stream. In fact, it is pretty busy today, considering that it is a Friday. It is looking pretty good. There's quite a lot of labels on the desk there. So yeah, it's going to be a busy one, so we're just going to crack straight in now, guys. And yeah, any questions, pop them in the chat.
Laughing.
Yeah, why are you laughing?
Because you just suddenly just raised your voice really loud.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck is he doing?
I wonder why you put me off.
Yeah, he put me off. I'm looking at you like a weirdo. Hey, your alarm was going off too. Turn that alarm off. You want me to do it for you?
No, it's alright.
For what? You're odd.
It's fine.
Literally weird. That's what you are.
Right. I wasn't expecting so many orders this morning, but hey ho.
I ordered for wax.
I know, yeah.
I don't like, because obviously I thought I made stuff up to that one, but I must have given you. Did I give you a wax mat yesterday?
No, I took a strawberry lily one.
Yeah, you did that, and I needed it for an order. That's why.
No, actually, not. There was another one in there.
No, needs two.
Oh, all right.
Literally, and I made up the other stuff to go with it, and you took that of what I needed. I literally go mad thinking I swear there was two yesterday. I had two yesterday. Literally, yeah, you took that. I'm hoping there's enough wax in there now so I can make that one up. Even half a batch.
Yeah. There's strawberry lily on there as well.
That's fine. I've got one out there.
Yeah.
You don't understand, and I needed literally two of them for my
I'd
order.
use it for this order.
Obviously.
Basically, just print school and that.
But I will now.
Yeah.
It makes sense to do that.
Okay, cool.
I was just saying that I made literally a batch of vanilla wrap because that's what I was missing from that order.
Yeah.
And then you put the thingy. I'll pay enough price to make that even half a batch, and then I can send that other order out Monday. And I need 85
Boxes.
left.
They're all large letters anyway, so you can use the large boxes.
And I just don't like using large boxes because they move around.
More packaging, yeah.
Yeah. 85 won't be used all the time.
Yeah.
I have to get someone around. If you got the details for that house site? I'm pretty sure you've written details, but I just need to know where it is.
It is in fact that.
She hasn't left any information apart from her address.
She just left the address. Yeah. I'm assuming basically she kind of wants to maybe get a picture of that usually.
Because obviously she didn't specify a phone or anything then, no?
No.
That's fine, I just do what we have to do as pictures then.
That's Bedonia there.
No.
No?
No. I'm pretty sure you already tasked it, but I'm looking at it. I've tasked you that, but obviously it's not expanded and it's got a line on it, so I need to do that. I'm going to save the file because it's not editable. But it needs the outline on it because it's not fixed. It was very good, okay?
Oh.
Because it would be too, like on the end, otherwise it would be too flimsy. And it won't last long. It needs to be basically expanded, but I don't want to expand it because it is not editable for next time. I just realised you want to take pictures, right? Got this white thing, white one. It's on the shit now. I think it's white, it's not silver. She didn't specify font colour either. I think that's why. I actually can't tell by that image. It's white font then, okay? And I guess this weight loss is just the first one it is this time.
She didn't specify. Guys, so what I'm going to do is, in just a sec, I'm going to post our Slack link in the YouTube chat. So if any of you want to basically reach out to me after the stream, if you've got any questions, then you can basically get completely free access to our Slack channel. All you need to do is create a free Slack account, and then basically you can reach out to me inside of Slack, and then you can basically just ask me any questions that you have outside of these streams. So I'm going to post that link for you in just a sec, guys. I'll also post at the end of the stream as well. Right, I'm just going to post that in the Slack channel. Not the Slack channel. Morning, Steve, mate. How you doing? Hi, is it Sybil? Morning. Average revenue per day? Well, put it this way. We do about 100 orders per day on average, about 700 orders a week, and about 40,000 orders per year. So yeah, you can basically do the math. I've just posted the Slack link, guys, in the YouTube chat. I'll also post it in the YouTube comments afterwards. That is a completely free link that you can join our Slack channel. You do need to create a free Slack account. If you don't know what Slack is basically like Microsoft Teams. All of the people that work with us and basically communicate with me if they have any issues or whatever, it's all done inside of Slack. So if you are interested in work with us, or you are interested in dropshipping, print on demand or FBA, and you have any questions, you can reach out to me directly inside of Slack, and I've just posted that link now in the YouTube chat. So feel free, join the Slack channel, and then just send me a DM inside of Slack. Well, in fact, when you do join Slack, I'll reach out to you anyway, introduce myself, so you know who I am. How did you get on with the TikTok listing, Steve? Did you manage to do any last night, or didn't have a chance? So the stock issue, mate, I caught on yesterday. The Sync Logic catalog syncing app, basically, for some reason, there were a lot of variants that were showing a zero stock, so it hadn't synced the stock, which is basically all the stock in the store. Once per year is like updated to like 999 on every single variant. So basically it was on zero basically in your store. So what I did is I went into the Sync Logic settings and I requested a resync, and the resyncs begin, and they do timed resyncs basically. You can only request one resync per day, and they start at 8 AM. I'm not sure, I don't even think that's UK time. I think that because they're a European company, Sync Logic. So I think around about 9 AM today, UK time, the sync should start, and then we should start basically seeing those stock values basically sort themselves out, and then that will automatically apply to TikTok as well. The thing is, it doesn't affect the Shopify store in any way, because obviously we manufacture every product. Stock is not really, it's not a legitimate number basically, because stock doesn't matter. We could have basically a zero stock and still sell because we can produce everything. So there's a setting inside of Shopify which is basically continue selling when out of stock, so which is why all of your Shopify products are available to purchase regardless of what the stock values are, and that will always be the case. But obviously when you use third-party platforms like TikTok, for example, eBay, Etsy, places like that, in fairness, the way that we set up the eBay and Etsy integrations, it doesn't actually, the stock values don't sync live to your store anyway, so that wouldn't even be a factor. But the way the TikTok do it is that they basically pull the, you bulk stocked everything on both platforms. That's fair enough, mate. The great thing about the entire catalogue, everything that we have, is, as you know, we make everything, right? So the stock values are basically it doesn't matter. You can set your stock on any platform to any number that you want. Basically, if we can't supply a product, we'll basically discontinue it. Essentially, we'll just set it to draft and take it off the store. In which case, your store will actually inherit that setting as well. So if we set a product to draft and take it out of the catalogue, your store will also, because you're connected via the catalogue sync, your store will also basically remove that product from sale as well. But yeah, very rare that we take products off anyway. Hi there, Spot. Thanks for joining. Any questions, guys, pop them in the chat for me. More than happy to answer those for you. I've just posted a Slack link as well. If you look there, I will post it in the YouTube comments afterwards. Basically, it's just a free link. You can join our Slack channel afterwards. If you want to reach out to us after the stream, if you've got any questions, then yeah, you can reach out to us directly inside of Slack. It's completely 100% free for you to join Slack. Once you join, I'll reach out to you inside of Slack, introduce myself, and then you can basically reach out to me there 24/7 anytime you want, guys. I'm here to help you get started, guys. Get you started dropshipping, get you started with print on demand, get you started making money with AI art, get you started with FBA, both wholesale FBA, passive FBA, all of that, guys, I can help you get started with on all the major platforms: Shopify, eBay, Amazon, Etsy, TikTok Shop. Any of those platforms I can get you set up and started on selling. We've got a catalogue of more than 3,000 products that you can start selling pretty much literally today. So yeah, and we make everything live on these streams as well. So, you know, it's full transparency. That's the aim of these streams. Good man. That's what we like to see, mate. Orders coming in. No, mate. No. Look, leave all that. You just focus on the collab outreach, mate. Leave all the order processing to us. The thing is, mate, those orders that you've had, I think, what's that, your 4th order now since you launched 2 days ago? Those orders are the result of the outreach that you've been doing, right? There is no denying that at all. So if you want more of that, just do more outreach. That is, in the most simplest terms, basically, that's just exactly what you need to be doing. If you think about it, you launched Wednesday at 5 o'clock, and we're now Friday, not even 9 o'clock, and you've had 4 orders already, basically, with no paid ads whatsoever. All you're doing is the collab outreach, basically, the strategy that we've talked about. That's all you're doing, and that's all you need to continue to do, and you will continue to grow and grow and grow and grow without needing any paid ads whatsoever. And once we get you to 5 orders a day, then you've got the entire thing fully funded, and then you're basically, those orders are then paying for the continued growth of your store. It's a super simple process if you think about it, but we need to get you to 5 orders a day as soon as possible, and the only way to get there is collab outreach, basically. You need to try and collab with as many individuals as you can. Get them into your brand rep program. Let's get product out to them. They can promote your store. It's going to drive organic traffic. It's going to grow your brand, mate. All right? Yes, we do, mate. Yeah, we do indeed. We'll be doing that every single week, twice a week. That's all part of the remarketing campaigns that we do and the setup. Said you'll be learning all about that shortly in the coming days. This is all part of what we do behind the scenes for you, mate. We do all of it. This is why we call it a done-for-you launch accelerator program, is because we do absolutely everything for you, and we just have you focus 100% on the collab outreach and the social media posting, because those are the 2 most important things that you can do as a new brand to grow your store. And basically, you can leave all the boring stuff to us. What you can do is, once you've done your Shopify collabs invites for the day, once you've done your DMs for the day, on whichever social platforms you're doing your DMs on, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, whatever social platform you're on, once you've done your DMs and you've done your Shopify collabs invites and you've done your posts for the day on social media, like I said, you need to post at least once per day, minimum, across your social platforms, especially the social platforms that you're reaching out to people on. Those are the ones that you need to fill your grid up on in order to get those collabs in. Once you've done that, then the most productive thing you can do after that is just create new product, right? So get yourself on the AI image generators and just make new product, put that product into your store, and then yeah, that is basically the most productive thing you can do. Those 3 things in that order. All right, so collab outreach, number 1 focus every single day, posting daily on social media. Then once you've done that for the day, you can then focus on product creation, basically. And obviously in your spare time, as we connect your marketplaces, listing on those marketplaces as well, because you need to get your product in front of people. But that is the exact order that you should be doing everything in. So okay, there's something to say about that. So yeah, I mean, virality is great, right? But it's short term. That's the problem, right? You're not going to be able to build a brand off either hoping to go viral or basically, yeah, or having a product that does go viral. Because everything viral dies, right, eventually. And then you've got to try and go viral again to recreate that, right? So, and your chances of going viral anyway are very, very slim. So you just cannot focus building your brand around going viral. And this is where a lot of people who do drop shipping, particularly with these one product stores, they'll build a Shopify store, find a trending product. You go on TikTok and you put the hashtags in, TikTok made me buy this, stuff like that. They'll find a trending product which has already been viral, so they're already doing this completely the wrong way around anyway, because it's already been viral, it's not going to go viral again. They create a Shopify store with that product, thinking that if they just run ads now to that product, basically they're going to be millionaires. Well, what happens is they lose a ton of money and they basically owe their credit card company $5,000 in wasted paid ad spend, right? So you can't build a store on the reliance of trying to go viral, because it's just unsustainable. It's kind of like what I was explaining yesterday with paid ads, is that I consider viral as being similar to paid ads, basically. It's just not sustainable, okay? The whole thing needs to be organic. If it's not organic, then basically you haven't got a brand if you're relying on paid ads or virality to get traffic and sales. It has to be 100% organic. I'll check it out on Slack now. I'll have a look in just a sec. There's nothing wrong with having a social media post that gets you tons of views. That's perfectly okay. And in fact, that's great. If you get that, it's going to really help grow your social media following, which will help you grow organically and bring organic traffic to your store. So that is great, but you just can't rely on it as a marketing method, essentially, to build a long-term sustainable business, because you've very little control over what goes viral. Basically, there's so much luck involved in that. See, we basically look at ourselves, right? So we're an 18-year-old business with over 3,000 products. We've never had a single product ever go so-called viral, but we're well established, and we have a completely sustainable business. Haven't needed any social media virality to get there, because the problem is you go viral and then tomorrow you're like yesterday's news. When you think everyone deserves fake iPhone pics with Del Boy and a cat begging for likes and followers. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, stuff like that is funny, and it is good to post on social media and stuff like that, because what can get boring, particularly in the beginning, right? So in the beginning, when you're just posting product images, the thing is, see, our catalogue has a lot of product images which we've obtained through the thousands of influencers that we work with, right? And we've added those images to our catalogue. So our products haven't got plain boring images, and you can repost those right from the start. So we've already got images which have been made through collaborations that we've had in the past, right? That's how we've got those images in the first place. So you can post those. They're going to get way more engagement than the type of images that you're generating with AI, for example, or the type of mock-up images you generate with sites like Placeit. Those type of images, people can easily see that they are AI generated, that they are mock-up images, because the lighting's perfect, everything's straight, everything looks fake and false, and that sort of stuff just doesn't get likes and engagements, and it's not really going to do anything to grow your audience. So, when you are in the beginning just posting those sort of plain type of images, it can make your grid feel a little bit boring and a little bit just kind of like, oh, this just looks like everything else. So when these collaborators are coming over to your grid and they basically see that, sometimes they can be put off by that, which is why as you start getting collaborator content coming in, because you're downloading that content and reposting, it's pretty much all reels, you're reposting reels to your grid, and it's all different, it's all unique. You can very obviously tell that that content hasn't been created by the same people, and it basically just makes your grid just look 100 times better than what it would when you're just posting your plain white background lifestyle shop product mock-ups that you get from these image generators or these mock-up sites. And yeah, that's when you'll really start to see more likes and engagements on your posts. It's when your reps start creating content for you. Going back to the image you just sent me on Slack just then, posting something like that every now and again, it can really help to like break up the grid from just being just looking like every other dropshipping store on the planet. So that can help. Yeah, we've had one guy recently, started this a couple of months ago, and he's still with us now, and he does something quite similar to that. Is that every now and again he'll just basically create like a funny post and he'll just stick that up on his grid, put it up on his story. It's just something a little bit different. So I linked the Shopify to Instagram and Facebook, so that's fully active now. eBay and Etsy, and we're about there. Yeah, and the Amazon as well, mate. We can definitely do Amazon as well. Amazon's a little bit different to eBay and Etsy. Recognize these, mate? And then there's this one as well. This one is really nice. I really like this one. This one's really cool. So how eBay and Etsy will work is I'll set up the connections for you, and then basically you then decide which products you want to sync to those platforms, because obviously you've got there are obviously listing fees on those platforms, and I don't want you to just list everything outside of like your eBay allowances and things like that. So I'm going to leave that to you. I'll set everything up for you, but I'll leave it to you to obviously choose what you want to send over to those platforms. I'll also give you some advice on how to best do eBay and how to best do Etsy. Obviously, Etsy, the listings, you pay for the listing. Etsy don't give you any listing credits. Well, they do. They give you like 15 listing credits, but that's basically, 15 listings ain't going to do anything, right? So they might as well not give you anything. But yeah, on Etsy, obviously, you pay 16 pence per listing. That listing stays live for 4 months, right? So essentially what you're doing on Etsy, you put the listings on for 4 months to see if you can get any traction on them. Yeah. Then after 4 months, if you don't get any traction on it, your only options are improve the listing, i.e. if you've got social content from your reps that you can improve the listing with, then do that. Give it another 4 months. You can just renew directly inside of Etsy. I'm going to make sure that automatic renewals are not turned on, so listings do expire. Stuff that sells, you'll keep on the platform. The syncing, it is easy. It's the setup part which is difficult, to be honest. Getting Etsy and eBay set up, that part's a little bit complicated. But once you're all set up, yeah, syncing is, eBay and Etsy syncing is pretty easy actually. Yeah, so Etsy, you put them on for 4 months, see if you get traction on what you get traction. It is random, honestly. You'll have one seller list. You'll have one seller list some products, you get traction on some products, and then you'll have another seller list the exact same products that got traction for that one seller, and then he won't get any traction. Because the way the traffic works on those platforms, it's just that it ends up just being totally random what takes off and what doesn't. It's almost like all different accounts end up having best sellers, different products. It is madness. It's crazy. Oh shit, I just lost a little bit of my sticker. eBay's a little bit different, so depending on what store, depending on whether you're buying a store, if you're just starting off with either eBay private account, which I'll be honest is recommended. I just seen yesterday eBay have actually reduced the fees for private sellers. Well, the buyer protection fees anyway, they've come down, and that mainly affects low priced items basically, because the changes that eBay made when they brought in buyer protection fees a couple of months back, that pretty much all but killed small value, low value items on eBay. They've obviously seen how much of a mistake that was, and they've reverted, which is good to see. So eBay's a little bit different. So with eBay, you can sync products to. See, it depends how you're doing it, right? Because if you've got an eBay business account, I'd probably do it differently to a private account. On a private account, you can basically list. You've got an item, a selling limit, right? And that's different to insertion fee credits that you get with a store subscription. So if you just got an eBay private account with no store, you can only list really up to your selling limit, and then you can't list anymore, basically. So if you want to list more products, what you have to do with eBay is you have to list low quantity of stock, because eBay counts the selling limits based on the quantity of stock in every variant times the number of product listings that you have. And you can quickly eat up your selling limits when you're basically selling products with a lot of variants. So we'll take our prints for example. You've got all the sizes A6 to A2, and then you've got 2 finishes. So every print product, for example, has a total of how many variants? You got A6, A5, A4, A3, A2. So that's 5 times 2 finishes. So that's 10. So you've got 10 variants in every print, and then if you add a quantity to that, to every variant, which you have to do on eBay, it's going to times that on your selling limit. So one of the best things you can do, one of the easiest ways to do, is basically set like a low quantity limit, like 1 or just 2, and then just restock it on eBay as it sells. Now with a private account, because you're not paying listing fees, you can in effect pull listings down at any time and just replace them with new ones. So you should give listings some time, but on eBay you get this, when you add new listings to eBay, eBay rewards new listings with basically a boost in search, and this is why on eBay you should always be continually listing. So realistically, I wouldn't really keep listings on eBay for more than a month before taking them off if they're not performing, and then putting a new batch up. So that's kind of how I would tackle eBay. With an eBay business account, it's kind of the same process, but a little bit different. Because with an eBay business account, you would typically have an eBay store at that stage. And if you've got an eBay store, a basic store is going to give you 250 free listings per month. And a featured store is going to give you 1,500 per month. And an anchor store is basically unlimited listing. But you know, an anchor store, you're going to need to scale before you can get to that, because an anchor store is going to set you back 500 quid a month. A featured store is going to be about £100 a month. And a basic store is about 30 quid a month now. So if you're an eBay business account, which to be honest I don't recommend you switching to until 2 things happen. 1, you generate £500 to £1,000 a month in sales on eBay, then switch, because there's no point switching to an eBay business account unless you're doing about £500 a month in sales on eBay, because basically you are going to be kind of breaking even at that point with a business account, whereas with a private account you will actually be making profit. But yeah, with an eBay business account, say you're on the featured store, you got 1,500 listing allowance of free listings that you can list. Be careful paying for extra listings after that, because those listing fees will massively reduce your profits, because it just eats into your profits all the time, especially when you've got dead listings being renewed every single month. This is why you shouldn't really keep listings on the eBay platform for more than 30 days really, because they renew every 30 days, and if you've got these, and every month they just stagnate. If they're not selling, they just stagnate and they end up just taking all your listings allowances. So what I recommend you do, what? Oh, I've got another one here. So what I recommend you do on eBay is basically list to your allowance, to your free insertion allowance, say it's 1,500, list 1,500 items, and then in your active listings, set your comments so you can basically see the time ending, remaining. Then what you do is every day, you basically go into your eBay active listings, and because eBay automatically now, they never used to, but they automatically renew your listings every 30 days. So everything is on good till cancelled essentially, and there's no way to opt out of that anymore. So what you have to do is you would set your eBay active listings view, your columns, with time ending, and you want the sold column as well. And then you're going to basically sort that by time ending soonest, and every day you check for listings which are basically ending within the next 24 hours, essentially within one day, i.e. until you would check the next day. Then you're going to want to end those listings if there's no sales, and that prevents them from being automatically renewed and eaten into your listing allowances. And then you just do that. Okay, so throughout the month you're basically just chopping listings from the platform, and then at the start of the month, on the 1st, when your listing allowance renews and you get another free 1,500 listings, you then go and put up a ton more listings using that allowance. So that's how you get your new listings up every 30 days. So that is basically the strategy that we use for eBay. Okay mate, if you can install the correct apps, I'll do all the connection approach. No worries man, we'll certainly get it done for you. I've literally got no hope of finding that little bit there in this. Not a chance. All I want is this little bit here.
Now?
It's
freezing, isn't it?
Freezing.
You show him his prints?
Yeah. Did.
I haven't seen them.
25, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's TikTok, but what colour did they ask for?
They don't have the colour, who's that?
Oh, just black, yeah. Should we have fun sticking them on the wall? Take them off. Okay, do you want a cup of tea then?
Not bad. Stay down.
Let's do that, I suppose.
I'm pretty sure the British English team's doing really well. The girls' team's doing really well. I like the male one.
I think they're the best in the world, right?
Exactly. And then the other one, not the best in the world. That's right. So that says it all. Says it all. And the men get paid way more money. They hate this lesson. It's so annoying.
That's me.
Yeah, better answer it. Is that the message job? How's it in the job? You don't get special jobs for no reason.
No, I just said like some union stuff or something, I don't know.
What? But he's got it back?
No, he hasn't, no. He was in for a meeting today.
Well, redundant people, are they? Redundant?
No, he hasn't said exactly what it's about, but
He'll tell us later.
yeah, he'll tell us later, but yeah, basically, yeah.
That's
No, it sounds,
isn't it?
no, what he was saying, it sounds like it is, yeah, that is it. He has what's his job.
Oh my gosh.
It's a bit mad, isn't it?
Well, it's not good, is it? Obviously, you're not going to pick up on that, babes.
I might have to get a beer at least.
You can get some from the shop.
Yeah,
It's Friday,
fair enough.
that's fine.
The boss is setting the ground rules, look.
You need to go about cardboard. Cardboard needs to go upstairs, I think, because I can't.
Oh yeah, those boxes will go
I'm not-
upstairs in the
you're
back
gonna
room.
have
Then. I'm gonna sort it out, don't worry.
I've got too much to do, and I've got babies to look after.
Right, hang on, what am I doing? Yeah, I'm always going to make sure I upscale these now, these maps, because I noticed the other day, I printed one on A2 the other day and it wasn't
Good quality?
as high, things not as high quality as I would have liked.
Yeah, it wasn't, babes.
Once it's upscaled, I think it'll be fine. Anyway, if I just save that, where did it go?
I guess they aren't going to stay, are they?
No. Where's that saving to? Oh, there you go.
Dale wants to be here tonight as well.
What's this lady having? She's having Venice, Italy. Venice, coordinates of Rialto Bridge. It's fine. North, east. Right. 45, 26, 13. These city prints, guys, make for awesome presents, people.
Can you make sure the camera's on at all times, please? And I'm obviously not out and about. Stay down.
Did that come out pretty cool? Alright guys, I've just pinned a message to the top of the YouTube chat. You can see it right at the top there. Basically, there is a link. I'll tell you what that is now. There is a link to our Slack workspace, which is, if you don't know what Slack is like Microsoft Teams. Basically, you feel free, 100% free, for you to join our Slack workspace, and then you can reach out to me outside of these streams anytime if you want. If you've got any questions about getting started with dropshipping, FBA or print on demand, just head to the Slack link, guys. It's at the top of the YouTube chat right now, and it will also be in the comment section of this YouTube video after we post this stream to YouTube, basically when the stream ends. So yeah, if you want to reach out to me afterwards, if you have any questions, then you can do that directly via the Slack link. Unzerve yourself. So guys, I just want to say we're almost at 50 followers on TikTok now. I know it's not very many, we've only just started streaming, to be honest. TikTok won't give us access to live streaming until we get to 50 followers on TikTok. Plan is we're going to live stream, we've only been live streaming for about a month on YouTube. The plan is we want to add TikTok live streaming simultaneously, and they'll unlock live streaming once we get to 50 followers on TikTok. We're currently on 48 followers on TikTok. Guys, I just need 2 more of you to just head over to our TikTok channel. It's the same URL as the YouTube. It's just Jason Carl Morgan on TikTok. Give us a follow. Once we get to 50 followers, we can start going live on TikTok. Obviously, if you're watching on YouTube, continue watching on YouTube because you're going to get a widescreen view. Obviously, TikTok's going to be vertical streaming, but it's not going to affect the YouTube stream in any way. We are just trying to go live on TikTok. But like I said, we do need to reach 50 followers before they'll allow us to do that. So if you do want to support the streams, guys, there you go. That's one way you can do it. Just give us a follow on TikTok, and I'll be very appreciative of that. Yeah, I can. Yeah, cheers for the comment, buddy. Hi, Rich. So we run essentially like a printing business here from home. This is a work from home studio. Basically, we are a dropshipping, print on demand, and FBA wholesale supplier, and we have basically a network of resellers that resell our catalogue of products. We have a catalogue of more than 3,000 products, and these individuals who are based all over the world, they basically resell our products on all major platforms: Shopify, Amazon, TikTok Shop, eBay, Etsy, other online platforms as well, and on social media. They resell our products. They buy those products from us at wholesale cost. We print and personalize everything here, and we ship out direct to their customers through dropshipping, if you're familiar with what the concept of dropshipping is. Yeah, so that is essentially how we make money. Cheers for the question. No, appreciate that. Cheers, man. No, thank you. If you're new here, in case you didn't know, we have in fact been doing this for 18 years. So we started in 2007. Affiliate marketing, right? Okay, so yeah, affiliate marketing. I haven't got a whole lot of experience with affiliate marketing myself, other than we basically, the brands that we build, we do work with influencers who are essentially our affiliate marketing our products to their audiences, and that's how we help people grow and scale on platforms like Shopify. We have a program which is called the Shopify Launch Accelerator, which basically we will help you build and launch and scale a Shopify store using our own products. And if anyone's interested in that, you can go check it out. There is a link for that in the description down below. But in terms of pure affiliate marketing, if you're thinking about taking Amazon referral links and trying to like create a blog or something like that, and trying to drive traffic to Amazon to earn affiliate commission, then I haven't got a whole lot of experience of that. It's not really something that I've ever delved into. I suppose many years ago I did try that. Didn't work out too well for me, that. But no, what we do here is we actually create all of the products that we have available to sell. We physically print and manufacture everything ourselves. So basically, yeah, all my experience is in physical products and brand building. What I do know about affiliate marketing, it is very difficult. It's very saturated, and in order to make it work these days, you do need a social audience, or you need a high traffic website that you can chuck your affiliate links into. But if you can create like a TikTok or something like that, yes you can, absolutely. So I'll tell you exactly how to do this. If you sign up for something called Shopify Collabs, you can become a creator. So I'm doing it for 2 months and barely got any clicks, no sales yet. It is, affiliate marketing is difficult. They're very difficult, right? You need a sizable audience in order to do it. If you want to try and market our products through affiliate marketing, what you would need to do to get access to all the commissionable links is create a free account with Shopify Collabs, become a creator on their network, connect your social media accounts to Shopify Collabs, and then in the Collabs network, where you can search for brands, you want to type in Winster Creations, okay? That is our store brand, and when you find Winster Creations, you can essentially get affiliate links from that. You can also get affiliate links if you're a TikTok creator. Again, you can search for Winster Creations on TikTok, and you can also get affiliate referral links through the creator programs that we run on TikTok. But like I said, unless you've got a way to drive traffic in pretty sizable quantities, even though we pay a 30% commission on everything, which is pretty reasonable, you need a sizable audience. You need to be able to have, you need a decent amount of traffic come from somewhere. Otherwise, you're just not going to make that much money from affiliate marketing at all. That's just the game. That's not really the type of people that we help. TikTok would be great help, but I'm from India and it's banned here. Oh right, I see. Yeah. So I actually work with an individual right now from Pakistan who basically earns money through our passive FBA program. And what I'll do is if you just give me a second, I'll post a link to that, and you can go and find out about that and how that works. He's been working with us for over a year now, and I'll just switch you over to this for you a moment. Okay, this is our website, and what you're looking at is a program that we have called Passive FBA Profit Share. And essentially how this works is you can invest in the inventory that we ship and store to Amazon. Amazon take care of all the shipping direct to customers. As those products sell through, we pay you a share of the profits. It's a super simple program. There's a video there that you can watch, tells you all about it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to link that here now to you in the YouTube chat, so that you can go and check that out. Alright, so if you want to check out Passive FBA, you can go and check out that right there. I'll tell you all about it and exactly what you need to do to get started with that. You'll make more money from that Passive FBA program than you will from affiliate marketing, and it's risk-free as well. So FBA in itself is, if you look at what FBA is fulfillment by Amazon, which is where retailers or resellers, Amazon sellers, send stock to Amazon fulfillment centers, and Amazon handle everything and just charge the seller a fulfillment fee. So every time the product sells on Amazon, you get charged a fulfillment fee, which is often less than what you can actually fulfill the order for yourself, right? So there's a lot of advantages to sending product into Amazon and letting Amazon deal with everything, and that's why so many people do FBA. What we have is basically that. We have a profit share program where we allow outsiders to invest in the products that we make here. We ship those products to Amazon, and as those products sell, we pay you a share of the profits every single time. Digital products, so we have about 1,500 print designs in our catalogue, and we sell them digitally as PDFs as well. So we sell the physical products which we print and ship, but we also sell PDF versions as well. So yeah, we do sell digital products. Yeah, we just market the PDF versions of our products alongside the physical versions of our products. So on the same product listings on platforms like Etsy, for example, we'll just have a variant option on our listings, which basically is a PDF version, and we'll just send that to them via a pretty high margin if you sell digital products. Definitely recommend trying to get into digital products if you can, because you're not having to physically produce anything. Are you creating any, have you tried creating any art with AI, for example? Because I can show you something now, a way for you to make money working with ourselves just by creating AI art. Head back over to the website and you can get started with this completely for free. If you go to the website, there's a link which is Sell My Art, and this is the upload form for that. And what you can do is you can upload your artwork and your mock-up images, and this tells you exactly how it works. And you can even, if you scroll down, you can see examples of stuff that people have been submitting recently. It gives you examples of products which sell the best, and all that you need to do is create your art on these AI platforms, or create your art yourself with programs like Adobe Illustrator, and upload your creations through this program. And what will happen, if approved, we will put your designs into our catalogue, and all of our resellers will basically get access to sell those designs on all major platforms. And as those products sell, we'll pay you a 15% commission on the wholesale price that we collect from our resellers on every single order. So if you just want to make money, you can do this from anywhere in the world. If you know how to create good quality AI designs with platforms like Sora, Midjourney, Leonardo, any of those platforms, there's tons of others as well. I'm not going to go through them all. I don't even know them all. But yeah, you can just create AI art, and you can create new versions of our products and upload them through this upload form here, and we will pay you commission every single time those products sell. That program is called Sell Your Art, and that is accessible to anyone in the world. Is it like Gumroad or Payhip? I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with either of those. I don't know what Gumroad is or Payhip. I can search. What is Gumroad? We're not like Gumroad. No, that's not what we do. So I just had a look at that. That's not us. No, we're a lot more niche than that. That's kind of like a broad, create, sell anything type of platform. I don't entirely know exactly what it does, but I just had a quick look at that then, and yeah, that's definitely not what we do. Yeah, Sell Your Art. Sorry, I didn't post the link. Yeah, this link here, I just posted the link for that Sell Your Art program. You can find all about it on our website. Basically, it's completely free for anyone to do. Basically, you don't need an account with us or anything like that. You can just create your art. We'll basically either approve it or not approve it. If we don't approve it, obviously we'll let you know why. But to be honest, the main reasons why your art wouldn't get approved is if it infringes on any copyright or trademark. Okay, so don't create any AI art of famous brands or copywritten work or anything like that, because that's just not going to get approved, because obviously we can't sell that sort of stuff. As long as it's original but created with AI is completely fine, but it does need to be original, so it needs to be something that you've created yourself, which doesn't infringe on the copyrights or trademarks of other people. And you can create all different types of products with that program. You can create wall art, greeting cards, mugs, acrylic signs, all different types of products basically. We have tons of stickers you can create as well. To see what you can create, you just need to basically just have a look at our full catalogue, have a look at the type of products that we make and sell already, and then you can create your own versions of those products with your own designs. That's what this program allows you to do. No mate, they're not automatic, and the reason why is because basically TikTok doesn't support that, because as I showed yesterday, you have to apply the category template to the new products. So when new products get added to your Shopify store, there's two things that you really need to do. The first thing you need to do is you need to include those products to the TikTok sales channel, because by default they will not be included in your TikTok sales channel, right? So as new products get added, if you go to the products page in Shopify in your admin, right at the top is where the new products will be, because basically all the latest products go to the top. That's usually the default sort method. Select newest products and click on the bulk edit and include in sales channels. Click on that, And what you want to do is you want to select all of your sales channels. So you want to select online store, obviously, because you want it included in your online store. You want to select TikTok, and you want to select basically if you've got it connected to Instagram and Facebook as well. So basically connected to all of the sales channels that you want to include those products in. You don't have to include it in things like click and drop or anything like that. But yeah, connected to the sales channels. That's going to mean that the product is available to the TikTok app. Then you can go into TikTok app inside of Shopify, apply the category template and sync the products over to TikTok that way. But once they are connected to TikTok, they are automatically in sync, okay? Because obviously it uses SKUs to sync from your Shopify store to TikTok. So any changes you make on your Shopify store would be essentially live synced over to TikTok. Things like price changes, change images, descriptions, anything like that. But bearing in mind, because you're on a live catalog sync with ourselves, you're basically getting live product feeds from our live catalog, right? Which basically has control over all of the product images, descriptions, titles, pricing, everything like that is automatic from the live catalog sync. The only thing that you can do without interfering with that catalog sync and without your changes being overwritten is you can add things like videos. You can upload basically the reels that you'll get from your brand reps. You can upload that reel content onto your Shopify product listings, and that won't be overwritten by the product sync. And you can also improve your TikTok listings by adding those reels to TikTok as well. And you can do that. Here's a tip for you. Don't manage your listings on TikTok. Manage them in Shopify, right? You should manage in Shopify, not TikTok, because TikTok is receiving sync data from Shopify. So for example, if you wanted to add videos to your listings inside of on TikTok, you would basically add them on Shopify and not add them on TikTok itself. Okay, so do it from inside Shopify itself. Otherwise, you risk any changes you make being overwritten because of the way TikTok syncs with Shopify. Guys, if you need any help with any of this stuff, anything, or any of the major platforms, I can help you get set up on Shopify, eBay, Amazon, Etsy, even FBA, TikTok Shop, the lot, guys. Basically, I've literally done it all, right? So if you need any help, just ask questions here in the live stream. I can tell you exactly how to get started. And after the live stream, there's a pinned comment at the top to my private Slack workspace where you can reach out to me for free. That's 100% free to join, by the way. Join that. If you have any questions about any of these platforms, then yeah, feel free to reach out to me directly inside of Slack, and be more than happy to offer some advice. If you're watching this afterwards on YouTube, by the way, the link to Slack will be in the comments. I'll make it a pinned comment. Don't forget to give the stream a thumbs up, guys. Appreciate a thumbs up. If you want to support the stream, just give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel as well if you want to catch these lives in the future. We won't be live tomorrow, but we will be back on Monday morning, 8 AM. We are based in the UK, so bear that in mind. But yeah, we go live weekdays every day. And yeah, we just we just print and ship everything live on the streams. And we do a Q&A as well, where you guys can join in, you can ask questions. Cool, man, cool. Working, that's what we're doing. So we're a dropshipping supplier, print on demand, and Amazon FBA as well. So what you see me doing right now is I'm physically making, producing and printing physical products for basically people all around the world, and we're shipping those products out right here live on this stream. Basically we have a catalogue of over 3,000 products which resellers and dropshippers can sell, and that's what we do in these streams. Basically we stream the whole thing live. We've been doing this for over 18 years, but we've only been streaming for a month, so we're about 5 weeks now. So yeah, about 5 weeks ago I decided to start live streaming, and we've been doing it every single day, Monday to Friday since. All of the products that you see us making on these streams are available on our website. You can go and check it out in our catalogue. You can get access to our full product range. A link for our catalogue, if you want to go and check it out right now to see the type of products that we make here. The link for that is in the description of the stream, or if you're watching this on YouTube afterwards, then obviously just check the description of the video. There's a link to our full dropship catalogue, has all of our pricing information in there and links to all of our products as well. But like I said, you turned, it's crazy, you turned 18 4 days ago. Yeah. So I started this business basically more than likely the year that you were born. So I started doing this, what you see me doing here, I started this in 2007. I'm obviously going to be biased and I'm going to say, yeah, it's a good business to get into. I'm not going to say it's easy. It takes a lot of determination, a lot of hard work as well. I easily do 12-hour days, basically. So I'm pretty busy. I suppose what you can take from this is proof that something like this does work. It is a viable business model to get into. We do sell, quite literally, prints, posters, stickers, mugs, wax melts, basically all over the internet, basically online, all major platforms which you're familiar with. Shopify, eBay, Amazon, Etsy, TikTok Shop, Amazon FBA, social media platforms as well. And yeah, basically, so appreciate the questions, by the way. Out of all the platforms like TikTok, Facebook, what works the best and do you pay for ads? So yeah, there's no point saying that any particular platform works better than the others. Basically, we are completely multi-channel, right? So we sell on every platform, right? All of them. And you absolutely should sell on every platform because it's far easier to scale when you're selling on multiple platforms than it is to try and scale one single platform. And it's also very risky for you as a business owner to be relying solely all of your income on one single platform because anything could go wrong, right? We don't have that set up at all. We don't rely on any single platform. That's probably one of the reasons why you've been going for so long. And no, we do not pay for ads at all. So we don't do any paid advertising at all. We do everything organic. We do work with basically creators and social media influencers. But when I say influencers, you know, I'm not talking people with 500,000 million followers or, you know, 20 million followers or anything like that. I'm not talking about that. Basically, I'm talking about small size individuals that have audiences of, you know, 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 30,000, 50,000 even. Small size audiences. And what we do to drive traffic, we basically set up a brand ambassador program, okay? And we invite these individuals to collaborate with our brands. And what they do in exchange of that collaboration, we give them a voucher that they can use to order free product from our store, okay? They then receive that product, they create content with that product, and they share it with their audience. And that is what helps us grow our social media and drive organic traffic for our brands to our stores without using any paid ads. So we don't waste money on paid ads like most people do with dropshipping and then say dropshipping's a scam and it doesn't work because they've had a bad experience and they've lost a ton of money. We do it organically, 100% organic. All the money that you would spend on ads, don't spend on ads because ads is just not going to pay off for you. You need to spend it on getting your product in the hands of people that already have audiences, and that is how you're going to be able to reach an audience, because in the beginning you're going to have zero audience, like most people when they start. Most people when they start, they've got no audience whatsoever, right? So it's really hard to reach people. So the first thing they go to is paid ads, because there's a ton of basically YouTube bros telling them, oh, you know, I make 50 grand a day in sales by running Facebook ads to this cheap crap quality product which I found on AliExpress, and now I've got a rented Lamborghini. Look, do you see what I mean? Basically, it's all just, guys, it's all just a trap. All of it. It's just a trap. They're trying to sell you their course, right? Trying to sell you a course. Basically, a course, a pre-recorded course, yeah, which is basically an amalgamation of free information that you can get on YouTube anyway, right? It's just bullshit. They're not supporting you in any way whatsoever. So it's like, if you truly believe that they're making 50 grand a month, I tell you this much, right? If they were making 50 grand a month drop shipping, right, they certainly would not be telling you how they do it. I can guarantee you that much. They'd be keeping that shit to themselves, because here's the reason why. Well, people are like, well, oh, they just want to maybe add an additional income stream by selling courses and stuff like that. No, that's not why, right? They want to do it because I can tell you now for a fact, right, that if they were making 50 grand a month, right, and that was consistent and they were profitable, the value of that asset, right, would be worth millions and millions of dollars or pounds as an asset, and they could sell that asset to a private equity firm who would take over that business and run it, and they would basically never need to work again, right? So that is proof in itself why these individuals are basically bullshitting to you. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the YouTube course thing is, there are tons of scams, basically, people making false claims about what they're making with dropshipping. And, you know, like I said, I've been involved in dropshipping for 18 years. Some of these people who are trying to just sell you this shit basically were not even born when I started doing this. I can just see right through them. You know, you don't make 50 grand a month dropshipping, right? And then basically try and sell someone a course on how you did it. That doesn't make no sense at all, right? You've got at 50 grand a month, right? Assuming you're making, even if you're making, I don't know, 10-15% profit margins, you've got a valuable asset that's worth hundreds of thousands of pounds at that point, right? You could just go and sell it or scale it, because you already know how to make. If you've got the 50 grand a month, you already know how to get to 100 grand a month, right? That's my point. It's basically just doing more of what you're currently doing. You know, it's just fucking nonsense, honestly. But unfortunately, like, you know, unfortunately youngsters, they do fall for this stuff, right? Which is why I do not advocate paid ads at all. And anyone says that basically paid ads is the way to build a dropshipping business is basically straight out lying to you. Because eventually, that's not a sustainable business. I think I've mentioned this a few times now on these streams. Eventually, even if you do make paid ads work, it'll only be temporary. At some point, you'll have to switch to organic to build a long-term sustainable brand. And what I can tell you is your business, if you did want to sell it, right, your business will be 10 times more valuable if all of your traffic is coming organically than what it will if all of your traffic is coming from paid ads. Because why is an investor going to come and buy your business with that risk? Imagine all of your income was coming from a single channel. Basically, this is why you should be multi-channel. You're just making your business way more valuable. You know, multi-channel and organic is the way to do it. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Yeah, I like that. That cool good stuff. That's a cool print.
I like that, but I mean.
Walnut, there was no. Oh, it says for Walnut Home Decor, there is no active trademark conflict found in current EU/UK database.
Yeah, that's fine then. It's just I'm not selling out.
Yeah.
I'm not
Okay.
selling
Yeah. Use caution Amazon Rebel. Avoid using times and so on.
I don't think there's anything wrong with using that for the print.
Yeah.
It's fine if you're doing clothing, I would say no, but we're not. It's just a print. So.
Yeah. So your guy says, but when you started, did you have instant success? No, not at all. I work full time in my basically my job at that time as a TV engineer, and basically did eBay essentially on the side, and then basically I started in 2007. Used to work evenings and weekends building up my eBay, and in 2011 I quit my job and basically went full time on eBay, because by that point, after 4 years of effort of building what was then my eBay, Amazon and Etsy, because basically those were the major platforms back then, they kind of still are now. Yeah, after 4 years of building that up and building our product catalog, by the way, some of the products that we sell now were made all the way back then. We still sell those products to that day. Yeah, it took me basically 4 years of work to go from doing it as what you would call like a side hustle, where I just worked evenings and weekends, and yeah, before 2011 came, I was earning more money from what I was doing in the evening and weekends than I was in my full-time job. It just became a complete no-brainer to basically quit my job then at that point and put all of my effort and all of my time, all of my resources into building and growing this business. And then basically, yeah, so that's exactly what I did. Quit my job and just went full speed into exactly what we do now. A couple of years later, we started basically working with resellers. We created a dropshipping program, and through that program now, we now work with resellers who basically earn money reselling the products that we create and earning money through print on demand, i.e. products that they create, and they sell those products on all major platforms as well. And we print and ship all of their orders directly here and ship them out to customers all around the world. So we support other individuals in making money online as well. So yeah, but no, so I didn't have any success. Basically, that's the story. Did you have a side job? No, so, yeah, so the side job was building the business, right? The business that we do now, that was the side job for 4 years until we got to the point where basically I was making enough money from that, I was making more money from that than I was in my full-time job, working 46 hours a week, Monday to Saturday. And so I was working that 46 hours a week and then working basically evenings and weekends every single day, making products, adding products to eBay, Amazon, Etsy, doing the orders, shipping them out to customers, basically doing that for 4 years until I went full time and quit my job. Yeah, basically, well, I was living with my dad at the time, basically when I started. So I basically started out of my bedroom while living at my dad's house when I was, how old was I? 2007, was I maybe 15? When I was 20, 21, 22, something like that, I think. Yeah, it was 21, I think. Yeah, basically started out of my bedroom at the time. Used to use an ironing board as a desk, basically, to make stickers on and things like that. It was madness, right? Fun times though, yeah. When I reminisce back. So yeah, my dad didn't really know what I was basically trying to do. I mean, I doubt very much if I asked him now, would he think that it would ever have basically got me to where we are now. I'm pretty sure back then he would have said, yeah, he couldn't possibly see the vision for that. I just had a lot of determination. I still do. Yeah, that determination hasn't gone away. And yeah, basically, you just got to keep at it. A lot of people try this stuff and they're in it for the short term. They're in it for weeks and months, don't see results, and then quit, and then basically get kind of burned by the experience. To be honest, when you're building this sort of stuff, you need to be thinking in terms of years. You need to be thinking to yourself, right, if I keep doing what I'm doing, where am I going to be in 3 to 5 years time? Okay? Because if you are trying to replace a full-time 9 till 5 job, or 9 till 6, or whatever you work, if you work 10, 12 hours a day, if you're trying to replace that, you're going to need to do, and you're trying to replace that with drop shipping or what we do here, you've got to think of the profit margins, right? Drop shipping, your profit margins at best are going to be like 20%, right? So if you're doing £10,000 a month in sales, drop shipping, and you're making 20%, well, that's £2,000 a month in profit, right? Well, £2,000 a month in profit is not that great of a wage salary here in the UK currently, right? Because you've got to pay taxes. Cost of living has gone up hugely as well. So if you're physically producing products like we are here, our margins are between about 30-40% on average, but that's because we physically produce the products and ship them out ourselves. So we are here daily, shipping the orders out physically, so we have higher margins than somebody who's just drop shipping, not having to do any of that producing work at all. All they're really doing is just marketing the products and running their stores. But yeah, so the margins for drop shippers are about 20%, i.e. basically when they work with us. But some people who do the most shittiest version of drop shipping, which is basically go on AliExpress or DS's and find all that basically cheap Chinese junk and try and resell that on Amazon, eBay, Etsy, and try and dropship that, then you're lucky to even be making any profit at all, if 5% at the most. And that's basically just, yeah, you have to do so much revenue, you're just never going to make profit in a million years. It's just, how are you ever going to replace your full-time job doing that? I don't know. Basically, yeah. So you can, by all means, you can start with drop shipping and, basically earn yourself 20% margins, but you need to focus on revenue so you can get your revenue right up, because at the end of the day, if you want to make the profit to be able to quit your job, you're going to be needing to do a lot of revenue. And then basically later on, you can move over into things like Amazon FBA, for example, which is a good place to move into, or basically to add to your revenue stream, because you can increase your profit margins by going to Amazon FBA. Basically buy physical stock, so you're taking more of the risk. Put it in Amazon fulfillment centers, there's more reward. You get higher margins. You can bump your margins up to between 25-30% with Amazon FBA. Probably about 30% is probably realistic with Amazon FBA. And then if you want to put your margins up basically even more, up to sort of 30-40%, then you're going to need to get into the position of where you're physically actually shipping out orders yourself, basically not having someone to do the work for you. So yeah, cheers for the question. I probably went down a rabbit hole with that one. And if you want to make higher margins than that, and I'm talking 90% margins, then you need to sell digital products, which is why people on YouTube try and sell you courses, because they create the course once, they create all the video content or PDFs or whatever they're going to give you, they sell you the course, and they don't have to do anything for it. Basically, it's already created. They just give you a link to it. And often, this is why these things are such shit quality and don't really help people, because basically just the problem is that, like, if you're somebody that's coming into this and you basically have no idea how to start, where to go, what to do, somebody just making a load of instructional videos is really, that's not going to get you there, right? Basically, because you can just go and watch all that stuff for free right now on YouTube. YouTube is basically just full of endless content which people package up in their own form and sell it to you as a course. Basically, technically all the information they're giving you is available free on YouTube anyway. Basically, they've just packaged it up in a way for you that is convenient, but it doesn't really help you, because unless you are action orientated and you understand exactly what to do, then yeah, just basically someone giving you the fringe concepts of this is how you should set up a dropshipping store, this is where you should find winning products and all that nonsense is, yeah, basically I don't think you're going to get an awful lot out of that, in my personal opinion. I think you would just be wasting your money. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I've always been entrepreneurial, so I would say absolutely it is worth taking a risk. If you don't take a risk and try, yeah, then you will basically be ending up just working for someone else for the rest of your life, which is fine. There are high-paying jobs out there. You can work your way up. I'm not saying that that is not a good path for people, and I don't want to tell you what to do either. I can only give you my experience, and from my point of view, I would rather basically work for myself and have the freedom that that gives me, than basically work for somebody else. So that is my personal opinion on it. I'm certainly not trying to tell you what path to take, but it certainly does have risk. There is no guarantee whatsoever that you are going to succeed in what you are doing. You have to be very determined. You have to come in with a new angle. You have to be innovative. You have to stand out. You have to be different. There's a lot of work. There's a lot of stress that goes into basically being responsible for your own income. A ton of stress, and some people just aren't cut out for it. But certainly, if you are interested in doing something do it on the side, right? Make sure you've basically got an income coming in first. Get a job. Sort of get a career. You've got a solid income coming in, then work on something you actually want to do, potentially turn into a full-time job to replace your career, basically, and then only at the point where you are making more money in your spare time from your side thing do you consider to ditch your job, and then, because at that point you can go, well, if I'm making this much from my side income, and it's more than what I get paid in my job, how much money can I make if I just put all of my time and effort into it? And then it does become basically the no-brainer, where if you did put all of your time and effort into your side thing by quitting your job, then yeah, you could definitely scale your income several fold by doing that. But it certainly doesn't come without risk. Don't think it's going to be plain sailing, because it hasn't been for me and it won't be for you. Just putting together another FBA shipment, guys. As you know, we had that one yesterday. UPS, well in fact, actually, no, it's still out there because UPS didn't collect yesterday, even though they said they were going to. But I've rebooked the collection for UPS today, so hopefully they should pick that box up now today. But I'm just at the moment just putting another FBA shipment together, so that's what we do. Once we get one FBA shipment out the door, we basically just start another one straight away, just to keep on top of the Amazon stock. You don't want your FBA products selling out, because basically you lose traction on them when they do. So you want to try and keep everything topped up all the time. I appreciate the like very much. Don't forget, guys, as well, we do put every single stream up on YouTube afterwards, the full thing. So yeah, if you want to go back, if you want to go and watch yesterday's stream afterwards, you can. Or if you want to go and watch a stream from a month ago, you can go check that out. It's all on the YouTube channel. Don't forget to give us a subscribe as well. We do go live every day, well, Monday to Friday anyway, 8 AM UK time, because we are based in the UK. You're more than welcome to come into the stream. Love it when you guys ask questions. Pop it in the chat for me. Yeah, it does make the streams super enjoyable when people ask questions. Don't forget, guys, there is a pinned link at the top of the YouTube chat. It'll also be in the top of the YouTube comments when I upload this later. There's a pinned link to my Slack workspace, where you can basically get access to that 100% for free. Just need to create a free Slack account, and then you can basically reach out to me. You can come and talk to me after the streams. You're more than welcome to do that. The link for the Slack channel, guys, is in the top of the YouTube chat, so go and join it and come and say hello after the stream. Trying to find things I can start. Thanks for the knowledge, really appreciate all that to you, mate. You too, thanks for joining in the stream and your comments, much appreciated as well. Honestly, whatever you decide to do, I wish you all the best, mate. I really do. I remember being your age, you know, didn't want to follow the way, you know, the standard path. I definitely didn't want to do that. You just got to be determined. Keep pushing. I think, guys, looks like we're going to put another, well, at least a 4-hour stream again today. But it was, when I looked at the orders this morning, I did think to myself and thought, well, do you know what, that's a bit busy for a Friday. Like I said, if you are looking for ways to make money online, we do have ways that we can help you doing that. You can get started completely for free. I mean completely for free. Just go to the website. There's a link down below in the description, basically, for the various ways that we can help you do that. And if you need any support at all, there's a link to my Slack where you can reach out to me outside of the streams 24/7, totally fine. The link for that is in the top of the YouTube chat right now, and it is also in the comments, the top pinned comment in the YouTube comment section if you're watching this afterwards, where we post the videos, or we post the streams live to YouTube afterwards every day. And if you want to go back and watch any of our previous streams, then just yeah, they're all up on the YouTube channel for you to go and watch. Bearing in mind they are literally between 3 and 5 hours long, so bear that in mind. I don't expect you to watch the whole thing and flick through, but yeah, subscribe to the channel if you do want to join in, if you do want to ask questions, if you like what we do here, and you feel like you're getting some value from this, then all I can ask is that you give the videos a thumbs up, you give our shorts a thumbs up when you see them on YouTube, and you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll get notified when we go live, and we go live 8 AM Monday to Friday. We are based in the UK, so for our overseas friends, do bear that in mind. Obviously I understand the hours might be a bit antisocial, late at night, early morning, but yeah, obviously, you know, this is our daily work, this is what we do every day, so obviously that's why we start the streams at 8 AM every morning. Hang on, what was that order? What was it? Baby on board, I think. Isabella. Hey. If you watch these streams often, guys, it'd be easy to see our best sellers. I'm sure some of these designs are pretty familiar. So those of you watching often, that basically gives you clues on what it is you need to sell. If you see us making the same stuff over and over again every day, it gives you a good idea of what's selling, right? Don't forget guys, give us a follow on TikTok. Same handle as YouTube, just Jason Carl Morgan on TikTok as well. We post different types of shorts on there, basically, all about what we do. But yeah, give us a follow on TikTok if you can, appreciate that. We will start to live stream on TikTok soon. Basically, we just need TikTok to unlock live streaming for us, which is why we need the follows. Once they unlock that, then we'll start for us, which is why we need the follows. Once they unlock that, then we'll start, we'll add TikTok to our daily live stream. So we'll live stream on YouTube, but we'll also at the same time be living on TikTok as well. That is the plan. I know some people like to use TikTok over YouTube. Yeah. When dinner's done.
Well, I need to end it now.
No, is it?
I need to quickly go over here before I sort it out.
Hi there guys, I think you heard that yourself. Boss has spoken. Right then guys, we're going to stop now, we're going to have some lunch. I think Katie wants to move her up in here. So yeah, I do appreciate you guys, everyone has joined in the live streams. If you do like this sort of stuff and you do want to join us in another live stream, then all that you really need to do is subscribe to the YouTube channel. Then you'll get notified whenever we go live. We actually do go live regularly. We go live Monday to Friday. We start at 8 AM and these streams do tend to run fairly long, between 3 and 5 hours normally. Today's stream is just about 4.25 hours, but like I said, it is gone lunchtime now here in the UK. I'm going to stop for lunch, basically just for a little while, take a break, and then we're going to come back into the office then this afternoon. We're going to crack on, print out this afternoon orders, and get the post out ready for about 4:30. Yeah, but that is another week of streaming, guys. Friday today, so we won't be streaming tomorrow. We don't stream on the weekend, but we will be back on Monday morning with another stream. So I appreciate everyone who has tuned in today, everyone who has joined in the chat. And like I said, if you are interested in working with us, or you're looking for ways to make money online with dropshipping, print on demand, or FBA, or even just making money online by selling your AI designed art, you can do that with us as well. Everything you need in order to find out exactly how you can start doing that right now for free, go to the links in the description of this stream. And I'm actually going to post this video to YouTube as soon as we end, and you'll be able to find, you'll be able to watch the full rerun on YouTube afterwards. Anyway guys, hope you can join us in another stream, and enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you fresh and early on Monday morning, UK time by the way, on Monday morning with another stream. Alright guys.